Hello, I'm David Labby from BeaverPress, and this is going to be an overview video of Themer Templates 1.2. So with this update, you're going to have more page control, or I should say page level control, of user access control as well as form field settings. So let's get started and I'll show you what that means. So right now I'm currently logged in on my demo site. Let's go to the admin and inside settings, Themer Templates, inside the user access tab, you're going to see a new input called master access. And this role gives you complete control over the settings within the plugin. So right now it's set for administrator. You can obviously set that for anything you want, but typically it's the administrator. And again, I'm currently logged in as the administrator, so I have control over the site, or the plugin I should say. Below that, these inputs were introduced in update 1.1. And again, this is just simply these roles give you the ability to create post. This is front-end edit post. These roles are able to edit every single page on the site at a global level, meaning any role here can edit every single page on the site. Now with this new update 1.2, you're going to be able to set these roles at a page level. So what that means is you're going to be able to go to any page in your website and can set who can edit that certain page separate from what is set here at a global level. And I'll show you more about what that means in a minute. So right now I'm logged in as the administrator and I have master access control of the settings within the plugin. So let's head over to the front end of the website. Let's go to the Themer Templates drop down. Inside the edit tab, you're going to see these icons appear. If you have master access control, these will appear. If you do not, they will not show up. So in other words, if you logged in as an editor, you will not be able to see these controls. So this is for field settings. We'll look at that in a moment. Let's just focus on the user access control settings here. If you click that, you'll see some user roles drop down. There's an editor with a green dot indicating that they have editing ability to this page. If we went to the home page, the about page, let that load. In the drop down, click the user access settings here. You'll see the editor has a green dot. They can edit this page. Because editor has global access to edit every single page on the site indicated from within the user access settings page within Themer Templates indicated here. Now let's say we want to add another role to be able to edit every single page. We just simply add an author, save the changes. If we go back to the home page, inside the drop down again, you'll see that author now has a green dot indicating they can edit this page as well because we just activated them on a global or site-wide activation. So let's go to the about page again, just to prove that. And let's refresh the page. Open up the settings. You'll see that author now has a green dot indicating they can edit this page as well. So let me just take a moment to explain that the orange color is a visual indication that this page is linked to the main settings page, just like the home page. If you go to the home page, opening that up, this is orange as well. So it's just an indication that this page or these pages are linked to the main settings page, meaning that any changes you make in the main user access settings here for front end edit post will reflect on those pages that are orange. So all pages are globally connected by default unless you deactivate them, or should I say disconnect them from the global settings, and I'll show you how to do that in a moment. So let's say we want to have the editor only edit the front page and not the about page. So first let's go back to the main settings, the global settings. Let's deactivate author, and now the editor can only edit, is the only one that has the ability to edit every single page on the site. So if we went to the about page, let's refresh and open up the user settings for this page. As you see here, the editor has a green dot indicating they can edit this page. So let's say we want to remove them from being able to edit this page. Well, we simply click the editor button. The green dot disappears, meaning we just deactivated them from the page. The orange disappears, meaning we just deactivated the page from the global settings. So in other words, it has its own settings now. So any changes you make here will no longer reflect on this About page because we just disconnected this page from the main settings. As you can see here, there's no green dot for any of the roles, so no role can edit this page at all, except for the administrator, the master, whoever has master access. If we go to the home page, refresh, you'll see that nothing has changed here other than the editor still can edit this page because it is still orange, is still connected to the main settings. Now let's go back to the About page. And if I was to switch over to the editor role, it's just a role switcher. It's a plugin that you can download. It's now I'm logged in as an editor. So if I go to Themer templates for this page, you'll see that I do no longer have an edit tab to edit this page. If I go to the home page, let's refresh. Again, I'm logged in as an editor. As you can see here, I do have the ability to edit this page. So let's head over to the About page once more. And let me switch back to the master access role or my normal admin role so I can have access to my settings. Again, this is just a role switcher plugin, and it allows you to switch roles on the fly. It's good for development and such. So let's go to the About page, open up the user settings again, and you'll see down here that it says reset to global. So if you disconnect a page from the global settings, you can just go down here or any page and reset it back to its global settings. So you can just click reset. It's going to give you a little warning saying, are you sure you want to reset it back to the global settings? Yes. And once it's done, it gives you another warning indication that it has been reset. Click OK. And if we go back, you'll see down that the user icon is orange again, and the orange indication is showing you that it is now reconnected back to the global settings, and the editor has now been re-enabled for this page. So let's say you only have one page on the website that you want someone to edit, and you do not want them to edit any other page. So instead of going to every single page on your website and deactivating, let's say in this case, the editor from every page, there's an easier way to go about this. So let's go to the Themer template settings, the main settings page, and let's deactivate editor. And the admin role will re-enable by default because they always have access to create and edit post. So it's just going to re-show back up here if you deactivate any other role. So let's go to the home page, just refresh. And we go to the Themer templates, edit, user access, and you'll see that no role is activated for this page. Again, if we go to About page, just refresh. Let's go to the drop down, user access. Again, no role can edit this page, and so on and so forth. So every single page on the site, nobody can edit other than the admin. So let's say you just want the home page. You just want the editor to be able to edit the home page. So let's go to the home page, open up the user access settings, and let's enable editor. We activated editor for this role. As you see, the orange global settings have been disconnected, and the editor now has access to edit this page, in this page only for the site. So let's go ahead and I'm going to switch over to the editor role, and we'll see if this worked. So I'm switching again over to the editor role, and as an editor I should have complete control to edit this page. So let's go to the Themer templates, and as you can see, the edit tab shows, and I can go ahead and edit this page as an editor. And if I go to the About page, just switch over to the About page tab and refresh. And as an editor, I do not have access to this page or any other page other than the home page. So that was just a quick overview of the new Themer Templates 1.2 user access feature for a page level control. So let's go to the settings page. I'm going to show you another feature. Let's reset the edit control back to editor. Save the changes. Let that refresh. And let's switch over to the front end edit tab. So with Themer Templates 1.2, you're now going to be able to control what fields are shown at a page level. Right now, with Themer Templates 1.1, all these fields are shown at a global level. So let's go ahead and I'll show you what that means. So let's go to the About page, for instance, and let's just refresh. And let's say you want the user only to be able to edit the main photo here, the featured image, as well as the content for the About page. So right now, if we go to edit, all the fields are going to show up. You get the permalink, you get the content editor, we have the page attributes, as well as the featured image. So let's just say for this page only, we want just the content and the featured image to show. Just simply click the little field icon and let's remove the permalink. Let's remove the page parent, the page template, the page order, and we're going to only leave activated the featured image as well as the content editor. And much like the user access, it works much the same way. The orange indicated that it was globally connected to the main settings, but since we removed some of the fields, it disconnected from the main settings, and now it is independent. So again, content editor is activated as well as featured image is activated for this page, in this page only. So let's go ahead and let's open that up. And you'll see now we have the title, which is by default always there. And you can change the content and the featured image only on this page. And if we switch users, let's switch over to the editor role. And you can see the editor. Let's open up the edit. And they can only now edit the content as well as the featured image. So now if I go to any other page, I'm still logged in as an editor. So let's say I go to the contact page. And we did not touch the contact page, so it's still globally set to the main settings. So if we go to edit, I should see all the fields currently active because this page is still connected to the global settings. So that is just a quick overview of the form field settings for Themer Templates 1.2. And I'll be doing a lot more videos explaining in depth on these features. So one last quick feature. So this is going to allow you to white label the admin bar title from Themer Templates to whatever you wish. So let's go ahead into the Themer Template settings, and inside the front end edit create tab once more, you'll see a input called admin bar title, and you can change this to whatever you wish. I'm just going to call it edit. I'm going to save the changes. You go to the site and you'll see once it refreshes that Themer Templates is now edit. So you can change that to whatever you wish and kind of adds a little customization to your site. So this was just an overview video of Themer Templates 1.2. I will be doing more in-depth videos in the near future on all the new features. So again, I'm David Labby from BeaverPress, and I hope you enjoyed. Thank you for watching.